on this Saturday afternoon. Some of you probably still in the morning. I don't know. It might be in the following day. But it's your big little brother, Green Light Causing Amplifier, also known as Brother B Forte Ill. And how y'all doing? Before I start, I'm going to do the prayer. Please bear with me, and I'm also cooking, so bear with me, please. I'm about to do the prayer after I finish flipping my food up around so we can get things moving. Okay? Alrighty, let's get this party started real soon. What's going on, family? Yeah, I'm frying something, man. So I'm frying some fish, and I'm making a couple wings, and I'm about to get some Brussels sprouts together on what I'm about to eat. It is about to storm out here where I'm at. Nature about to start talking to us. This storm is coming from down Florida up here. And also supposed to be some sort of hurricane coming. So yeah, like I'm looking at the trees, they moving side to side outside. But see, early this year, early on a couple of my old streams, I said this stuff was going to happen on the New Year, which is actually the real New Year, which starts on the spring solstice. I told people that a lot of things are going to happen with the weather, and watch the weather patterns. But by all means, let me go ahead and start the prayer. I want to give thanks to the Great Mother. I want to give thanks to the several ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels, the angels, and the ancestors themselves. Please protect us that are striving for righteousness and doing the best of our due diligence to become better versions of us on this material plane, and to protect us from those that claim to be righteous but are actually unrighteous, and that are actually trying to stop those that are pushing the strive for righteousness. Please protect us from those that are wolves in sheep's clothing, that are trying to take the energy from those that are righteous, and those that have not fully awakened, that don't even realize they are one of the righteous ones as well. Please protect all of us from them. And please give us your guiding light and also the power of discernment to start seeing the falsehoods of these wolves in sheep's clothing. On that, I want to say thank y'all for listening. Ashe, Aya Bobo. Thank you for actually listening to us prayer. We love you. All right. I'm back. So, the shift already been here. It's been here since so-called 2012. During the calendar, the Gregorian calendar, all this stuff, everybody's talking that the shift is happening. It been happening back in 2012. Everybody's catching up to it. You see what I'm saying? Peace, how you doing, Amanda? Everybody's trying to catch up to it. It's a lot of portals that had opened up, a lot of things that took place during that time period. We're talking approximately 13 years ago. Okay? Now, the number 13 itself, the number 13 is connected to the letter B. How you doing? How you doing, J. Caesar? The number 13 is connected to the letter B, because I said it was 13 years ago when this happened. The letter B stands for and consists of and deals with the meaning of builder or building. So we're under a reconstruction right now. We've been reconstructing the whole planet as we now speak. You get what I'm saying? We've been going through this whole transformation for 13 years, which means a lot of us had all this time to get ourselves together on a spiritual level. A lot of us been lost because we didn't know who to listen to, because there's too many agents out there saying one thing and another. I'm here to tell everybody that this shift been going on. All these moons and super moons and all these blood moons and all that stuff, that was a part of the whole shift that's been going on now. It's been going on until everybody wake up, because Earth herself is going through a serious transformation. The transformation that she's going through right now as we speak is going from not just 3D but 5D, and eventually she's going to go into 10D. Okay? This is some real stuff that I need y'all to really start looking at. It's change. She's changing and she's evolving. And we have to evolve with her, those that are spiritually being spiritually guided and are actually knowing what's going on. Brother Caesar, how y'all doing? How everybody's doing that's watching? I want to let y'all know this is what's going on. The shift has already been here. The thing is, a lot of us that haven't really known this have to catch up to what's going on. In order for anybody to get any of their DNA explosions, you got to go through the rites of passage about actually activating yourself and getting yourself on the right path by working on your heart chakra. The last years that's been going on, you have to have been focusing on the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the most important chakra in the body. In order to, y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, right? When I started talking all this stuff, look what YouTube did. This is why I try to go ahead on StreamYard. Y'all saw what they did. They don't want y'all to hear this. Okay? They don't want y'all to hear this. In order to move to the next level, you got to work on the heart chakra. The heart chakra itself, in order to get to the crown, you got to go through the heart. The heart is the most important chakra. Because in order for you to move to the next level in the next stages, you cannot have no amounts of hate in your heart. You got to deal with divine love. Those that claim that they all about love and turn around, they harassing people, they doing all this negative stuff to people, they're not going to elevate to the highest levels. They're going to be stuck in a daggone time warp. They're going to be stuck in their own realm of chaos, confusion. That is what's going to happen to them. This is dealing with the heart chakra only. And the heart chakra is going to actually have you elevate to the crown eventually, or to the throat, to the crown. You have to keep in mind, well, this is what's going on right now. We have to wake up and realize what is really happening today. Period. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a transformation situation for all of us. And that's what I wanted to let y'all know in this short live, that this is what's happening to a lot of us. Okay? Keep in mind that a lot of people are not ready for this. A lot of people didn't want to hear this, but we already been in a shift. And how I know, I was talking to somebody that's real dear to me, and we said the same thing, that we already been in the shift since 2012. On their calendar, the Gregorian calendar, we already been on this shift, y'all. We already been there. We already been here. We already been going through that. Now, what's going to happen, the change is going to happen. You're going to start seeing more things dealing with volcanoes and so on. You're going to start seeing stuff with the paranormal. You're going to start seeing things, start hearing things. You're going to start seeing how the veil really is going to be so weak where it don't even exist. I told y'all, it pretty much don't exist right now. Period. So now we got to wake up and realize what type of time we're on. Okay, we're on the time of the divine. That's it. We're on the time of the divine, and that's the type of time we're on. Okay, and I just want to share that with y'all, brothers and sisters, so y'all can know what's going on. You know, so that's what's happening. A lot of people, need to know that this has been happening for a while now, and a lot of people finally catching up. Okay. So I just want to say what's happening now, what's going on now. In all actuality, this is not a joke. This is not a game. All right. So on that note, keep your eyes and ears open. New discovery, scientifically, spiritually, all of that. Everything is going to start taking place. We already been going through this for a long time now, 13 years to be exact. Is not new. We're dealing with the time of the divine only. And if you're not caught up and your heart chakra is not right, you're not going to activate and you're not going to elevate. If you're stuck on a time of anger and frustration, you're not going to make it. If you're stuck on BS that's negative, you're not going to make it. If you still have hatred towards somebody, you're not going to make it. If you can't forgive and move forward, you're not going to make it. Because that kind of energy is considered parasitic. If you're harassing people, if you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, that's against the heart chakra, you're not going to make it. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B Dell and everybody. That's all the new Wabians that know what time it is. All the Moors that know what time it is. All the spiritual people know what time it is. All the spiritualists that know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? The real ones. I ain't talking about the fake ones, but the real ones. You know? It's time to really realize what time it is out here. You know, all the metaphysical brothers and sisters that's out there. Don't matter what color, race, or whatever you are. You know what time it is. But otherwise, I just want to share this information real briefly with y'all, let y'all know what time it is, because people are playing with these ways and these teachings and this information, and they keep on thinking that they have the keys. All of us don't have the keys. All we're trying to do is just help and guide the ones that really know what's going on. And we're trying to make sure that we help the right people out. Because if you're playing with people's souls, you got to answer to that. If you're playing like you know how to sun gaze and you don't know how to sun gaze, you got to answer to that. You feel me? This is not a joke. Earth is going through transformations every day now. Earthquakes are happening all over places that they're not talking about. Sinkholes. There are things going on underwater that they're not telling you. There's things going on in Antarctica they're not telling you. There's things going on underground they're not telling you about. There's things going on in the spirit realm that people are not really going into details about. So here we are. We're on this. My thing is, I just want to share that information with you real quick about this, is about how long we've been in this shift. I love all of y'all that been watching, and I want to let y'all know I wasn't going to be on here long. I just want to get a real quick live so y'all can hear what I had to say real quick. I love all of y'all. Peace, love, light, supreme balance between dark and light. May we all rise to the occasion, and may we master our lower self and higher self, and may we also master our dark side and light side to bring the unison amongst our spirit and our physical bodies and our spirit bodies. Okay? I love all of y'all. Peace. I'm out.